Alright, so if you clicked on this video, then let's be honest, you love bunkers. Maybe you even had a weird obsession with concrete. I get it. The thickness, the engineering, and the idea of an impenetrable fortress, it's just cool, right? But here's the problem. The German bunkers of the Atlantic Wall, not so cool in practice. In fact, they were about as useful as a chocolate teapot when it really mattered. Hitler thought these bad boys would stop an invasion dead in its tracks, but they didn't. And today we're looking at why the bunkers of Normandy in particular were an absolute disaster when the Allies came knocking. Now, in theory, these bunkers were meant to be state-of-the-art, thick walls, machine gun nests, artillery positions, all designed to turn Normandy into a meat grinder. The problem, the Germans massively overestimated just how effective they'd be. For starters, they weren't even positioned correctly. The Germans expected an attack at Calais, so a huge chunk of their best defences were pointing in the wrong direction. That's like fortifying your front door while leaving the back wide open. Even the bunkers that were placed properly had serious issues. Many were built too far inland, which meant their big, scary guns couldn't even reach the waterline properly. And the ones that were close enough, well, let's just say that the moment naval shells started dropping, a lot of them turned into high-tech dust. And speaking of firepower, let's not forget the absolute pounding these bunkers took. Imagine spending years building the ultimate fortress, only for a battleship 15 miles away to casually turn it into a smoking crater. That's a bad day at work. See, the Germans were thinking old school, big walls, heavy guns, classic stay put and shoot strategy. The Allies, they thought differently. Engineers landed with one mission: turn these bunkers into death traps for the people inside them. Flamethrowers? Check. Satchel charges? Absolutely. Tank-mounted explosives? You bet it. And when all else failed, they just called in naval bombardment until the bunkers stopped being bunkers. And the worst part, these bunkers gave their occupants a false sense of security. German troops inside felt untouchable right up until they were either buried alive, blasted to bits, or smoked out like wasps in a barbecue pit. Today, these bunkers stand as relics of an overconfident strategy, imposing, yes, effective, not so much. When faced with superior firepower, mobility, and tactical thinking, they crumbled, literally. So, what's the lesson here? If you're ever planning to defend an entire coastline, maybe don't put all your faith in giant lumps of concrete, because it shows that no matter how thick you make a bunker, there's always a bigger explosion waiting to prove you wrong. So again, thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more war history content, and maybe a few more bunkers roasts along the way. See you in the next one.